Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Listen, man, it's Browns week, right? We don't often play the Browns. First of all, make sure you get onto the Flick Chat. You know the vibes. We're going to do another pick'em. We're going to be giving away that bread. You know what I mean? Make sure you put your pick'ems in for the Browns and the Eagles game. And just like that, I'm going to put the link in the bio for, join the Flick, man. Join the Flick, man. We running it up, man. We running it up on the Flick. I like what y'all doing. They like what y'all doing. You know the sponsors. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to put that in the bio as well, man, for anybody new who want to take a crack at this bread. Philly night, man. Get at me, man. You ain't reached back to me. You won last week. I'm holding on to the chicken. You know what I'm saying? Just get at me, though, man. And we're going to make sure you get that. Cash App, PayPal, however you want to do that. It's Browns week. We don't play the Browns a lot. I like when we play the Browns. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? I got a special guest, man. You know what I mean? One of the savages in Browns Nation. You know what I'm saying? Had to bring her on. Gab, me and Gab gonna chop it up 3 p.m. tomorrow-ish. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have the link and all of that, the official, times and stuff like that. I already put it in the community post, but it's going down, long overdue. She know her sports. I know my sports. It should make for a real good conversation. You know what I'm saying? We both have respect for opponents, but when it's time to play these opponents, we gonna have respect after the game. You know what I'm saying? Because we want this win, and I'm pretty sure the Browns want this win. Some extra, incentive on the line for this one, though. You know what I mean? Just a little extra, man. The Browns were one of them organizations who said, they wanted to pass on Carson Wentz because, he didn't look how he's supposed to be looking. And now, fast forward into the situation, he is what they were trying to say he was. He's playing like it. I'm not going to say he is, because we've seen a way better side of Carson Wentz. You know what I mean? Just a slump. We're going to talk about slumps in a minute. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? They've been jumping in the media talking about this practice thing, talking about Carson got sloppy practice habits. You got guys like BG saying the team is playing how they practice, meaning there's a lot of penalties in practice. Practice just ain't flowing well. Well, I listened to a little bit of Colin Cowherd, and you know what I'm saying? He's right about this. Practice ain't got nothing to do with Carson Wentz. Practice is a coach, is an assistant, it's a front office issue. If the practice is looking rough, looking shaky, then that's your front office. We got to stop finding ways to make everything seem like it's Carson Wentz's fault. Practice now? Come on, bro. So he ain't supposed to miss a pass in practice? Come on, man. I'm not buying the practice thing. But at the same time, I do understand this, that the team need to practice better. The team needs to be better on the field. If you're practicing like how you're playing, if that's translating onto the field, then something got to change in practice, period. You know what I mean? And I look forward to see how these dudes, respond this week. I really look forward to seeing it, man, because the media been all over them. You know what I'm saying? Losing to the Giants, a Giants team who wasn't supposed to beat you. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be able to take care of teams like this, man, with the amount of talent on your roster, man. That's just how I feel about that. So the practice thing, man, that's a coaching issue, and we already know, especially guys that watch me, you already know that we know that it's something going on in the water in terms of coaching. Jordan Howard, a lot of you guys hopped on a live stream and said, what about Jordan Howard, LB? I was like, so reports come out that, Jordan Howard is basically on the practice squad right now as we speak. And I'm pretty sure you guys want to know how I feel about that. This is how I feel about Jordan Howard being on the practice squad right now. I feel like it's a waste of time. I do. We don't have a problem we don't have a problem with the performance from running backs, man. We got a problem running the ball. So you mean to tell me we're going to go get Jordan Howard just so we could not run the ball? We're going to go get a battering ram that you're supposed to use just so we could not run the ball. Myles at 6.8 yards a carry, we not running the ball. We not running the ball. You know what I'm saying? It's a little too late. We're going to change the philosophy of the team right now. I mean, now it's better than, I guess we still in a race. I guess we still in first place technically. So some change is better than nothing. But come on, bro. I don't expect this team to just turn around and be, listen, they got to show me something, man. They got to show me something. They're in a point they're in a place right now with me where they got to make me a believer that something is going to change, because we've been seeing the exact same stuff. The exact same stuff. You know what I'm saying? Somebody asked me the other day, well, why aren't we like the 2017 us? Because we gave up on the power game. We gave up on the power game. This is a sign that we're trying to do things to get back to power running football. Listen, when you guys, listen, the The 2017 season, which you guys want to say is Carson Wentz's best season, I've been disagreeing with it all along. I think it was last season. But the 2017 season, Carson Wentz had the #1 rushing attack. When you could run the ball the way the Philadelphia Eagles did, it opens up the pass. The same head coach is there who knows that. You know what I'm saying? He's there. So it's up to him to get back to the same formula. Why is he switching it up? He's switching it up because he's now calling the plays. He's now calling the plays. It's all coming full circle now. You know, it's all coming full circle now. These players are only operating the plays which are being called. Point blank, period. Practice is trash. The play calling is trash. That's why the record is trash. Period. We can't sugarcoat it. We can't escape it. We can't get around from it. The NFL is constantly going to talk about us in this manner, and they're going to skim over everything else. Listen, Carson Wentz's first 4 weeks, right? Carson Wentz's first 4 weeks, what was he, 1-2-1? Look at the last 4 weeks for Russell Wilson, 1-3. Crazy turnovers. I'm going to put it up here right now. But they not going to talk to y'all about Russell Wilson because it's not as juicy of a story. Russell Wilson is playing some of the worst football over the last month in the National Football League. Maybe he turn it around tonight on this Thursday. But this is not about Russell Wilson. This is just about how the media is going to keep pounding us until we play better. Glad Carson Wentz addressed the team. Darius Slayton came out and said Carson Wentz spoke to everybody as a leader and said, listen, we in this together. So I'm glad to see camaraderie like that still exists. I'm anxious to see how we bounce back. Do I believe we could beat the Browns? Absolutely. Do I believe we will beat the Browns? They got to show me something. They got to go out there and look good in the first half. Because if we start slow, I don't see us winning any of these games that's coming down this tough stretch. I don't see it. I really don't see it. You know what I'm saying? And then with Carson Wentz standing in the pocket, how is he going to be able to get away from guys like Myles Garrett? How is it going to happen? You know what? We're going to get right into that, man. I got a play that I think that I got a play concept. You know what I mean? This concept can be changed a little bit, but we're going to get to the whiteboard segment in a minute. I got a play concept on how we can get away from a dominant pass rusher like Myles Garrett. This holds true for the rest of the season. We got to roll Carson Wentz out of the pocket. So let me know what you guys think about this play concept coming up. Yeah. So if Myles Garrett don't scare you, then you just really not in tune with what's going on as an offensive coordinator. This is one way I think the Philadelphia Eagles could, you know, get away from Myles Garrett. So you see right here, I got MG. That stands for Myles Garrett, and that's Myles Garrett. That's the edge that he'll be on this particular play. Now, this play will reverse if Myles Garrett is on the other side. This is just one way I can see effectively getting Carson out of the pocket and effectively staying away from, you know, the dominance of Myles Garrett. So you see MG for Myles Garrett. He's coming off of that tackle position right there. You see the X is your center. That'll be Kelsey. Hopefully we get some fruitful snaps. The star is Carson Wentz. So Carson Wentz will be rolling outside of the pocket away from Myles Garrett. And you have a running back right down below of Carson Wentz. He'll be lined up behind Carson Wentz. So in a sense, this is like a rare I formation that you never really see. You know what I'm saying? That running back will be going to the side of Myles Garrett to help pick up block protection on Myles Garrett. Because Myles Garrett can easily beat one of these tackles and be chasing Carson Wentz from the behind to the side he's rolling out on. You know, he makes plays like that all the time. So the running back will be able to pitch in right there. Now, you got the wide receiver to the formation where Myles Garrett is coming across the middle, providing some relief for Carson Wentz, who can throw really well on the run. You know what I'm saying? You got the tight end. This tight end position is critical. The tight end running sort of a comeback route right here. This tight end is running this comeback route to stay in the vision of Carson Wentz so he can see what Carson Wentz is doing. This tight end can act as an additional blocker if Carson Wentz decides to keep on a play like this that's designed to get him out of the pocket. And your wide receiver to the top of the formation next to the tight end will be running a fly or a deep post. I really think that, you know, these are some creative ways that we can mix things up and get Carson Wentz outside the pocket. Them outside of the pocket plays resulted in back-to-back 40-yard gains last week, and we didn't go back to it. Doug Peterson, I hope you're looking at this, because this is a way to keep the offense fresh and to stay away from Myles Garrett. Please.